Hey guys, welcome back. So today is quite a simple tutorial, but one I definitely would have appreciated when I first started out, and that's how to make a analog SH-101 style bass line in Ableton. So without further ado, let's get into it. First, let's load an instance of analog. As you can see, I've already created a MIDI sequence. Now let's change oscillator 2 to a square wave to add some more harmonics and detune it to give the sound some more width. Next, let's bring up the volume of oscillator 1, bring down the frequency of the filter envelope to 30 and up the resonance to about 20%. Now let's increase the envelope on the frequency modulation to around 6 and shape the filter envelope. Let's increase the delay, reduce the sustain, and finally increase the release. Now the amplitude envelope. First bring the sustain up to full, decrease the decay and the release slightly to give a slightly pluckier sound. Now let's add some modulation with the LFO. I'll set mine to a rather slow rate, but feel free to set yours to your preference. Now to apply it to the filter, bring the LFO 1 amount down will cause the filter to swipe down over time. One thing we can do to add some extra width is apply some unison. Increasing the detune value will widen the sound, but if you push it too far, it starts to sound discordant around 50, before coming back around 90. Increasing the voices in the unison section will add some extra width. For this sound, however, I'm going to leave the unison off. Now to add some extra character with effects. First I'm going to add a drum bus, which can be used on more than just drums. I'm going to set the drive to medium and bring it down to 10%, then increase the crunch and remove any dampening. I'll then increase the transients, which increases the initial sound of the note and adds to the punchiness of the sound. Finally increasing the boom, which I'll tune to the key of the song. Next, some saturation. I'm going to use the preset, a bit warmer, and adjust the dry-wet to preference. And finally I'm going to slap on an auto filter and up the resonance around the higher frequencies of the sound, around 1K. To boost the frequencies there and give it a bit more grit, I'm going to set the drive algorithm to OSR and up the drive. As an added bonus, I'm going to show you another way you can shape this initial patch to give a more subby, rounded bass. You'll notice I've also changed the MIDI pattern to show off the new sound. I'll start with the same patch, with a slightly different parameters for the drum bus, giving it some more crunch. Then we're going to bring the auto filter right down and bring up the drive and add our trusty saturator back, moving it behind the filter. I finally thought I'd show how changing the shape of the filter envelope helps shape the sound. Bringing the release back creates a pluckier sound, while increasing the decay creates a smoother transition from the sound's peak. Knowing that the sound can be shaped here may give you a hand in recreating any similar sounding basses. Now with that out the way, let's add it to a loop. So that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a bit of a shorter one, but still lots of good stuff in there. I hope it helps. If you've got any comments, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As I always say, it really helps me out, and I'll catch you in the next one.